Welcome to the video lesson. Today we are going to discuss about force and laws of motion. First we are going to discuss about force. What is force? An external effort applied on a body is known as force. Simply a push or pull applied on the body is known as force. Force plays an important role in our daily life. Let us discuss about different types of forces. First one, uniform force, and next, non-uniform force. Uniform force. If two bodies are applying forces in equal magnitude and opposite in direction, this kind of forces are known as uniform forces. Non-uniform force. If the bodies are applying a force in opposite direction but not equal in magnitude, is known as non-uniform force. If the two bodies are applying a uniform force, then the net force will be equal to 0. And if two bodies are applying non-equal force, then the resultant force will not be equal to 0. But the body will move in the direction of force which is in greater magnitude. Let us observe two situations where two bodies are applying equal magnitude forces in opposite direction. Here, the first body A and the body B are applying a 20 Newton force in opposite direction. Here, the net force will be equal to 0. In the second case, the body A and body B. In the case, body A is applying a greater magnitude force, says body A applies a 40 Newton force on body B, but the body B is applying a 20 Newton force only to the body B. Here, the body B will move in the direction of applied force of body A. Let us discuss about another case. While you are pushing on a wall, is the wall is moving? No. Why? Because you are applying an action force on the wall, and as a result, the wall is applying a reaction force to you. Since these both forces are equal, there is no forces resultant. The resultant force is 0 here.
Forces can be also divided into contact forces and non-contact forces. Contact force, a force that can be applied only when it is in contact with an object, is called a contact force. Examples: muscular force, frictional force. Non-contact forces, they all exert their force without having to touch the object. Example: magnetic forces, electrostatic forces, and gravitational force. We already discussed that a push or pull on an object is called a force. Force came into play due to interaction. That can be contact or non-contact. An interaction of an object with another result in force between two objects. Example: car being pushed by a man and a girl pulling a chair. Effects of force. It can change the state of rest or motion of the body. It can change the size or shape of the body. A boy applies 50 Newton force on a rock of 5 kg weight. Calculate the resultant force in this case. We know that the force applied by the rock is equal to the gravitational force of the rock. Since the forces are opposite in direction, the resultant force will be